Hey, I got my talking hat back! So here we are back in Zelda Minish Cap for just a few more extra things. First off, of course, is the thing that we can't do until we actually finish the game. And that is talk to Biggoron and get whatever he has for us. So let's just go over and see. So I guess even though we accomplished a major feat, we technically haven't beaten the final boss because we've got our talking hat Ezla back and there's still enemies around. Even though we can't talk to Biggoron until we've defeated the final boss, therefore we have beaten the... I'm not going to think about this anymore. No problem, Biggoron, old buddy, old pal. Yeah, I use it sometimes. So let me get this straight. You wanted me to beat the game so that you'd notice my shield and want to eat it. Well, sure, why not? We've come this far. I don't even need this thing. I've killed Body, except I haven't, but I have since we're talking. Oh, whatever. Well, technically speaking for him, that was a nibble. You, done yet? No? Alright, well, you just keep eating my shield then. So we'll just come back after a while. I've looked it up and I've never seen a time specified, so I don't actually know how long it takes for this to happen, but eventually he will give us an actual reward. Just not for a while. We're gonna do a few things in the meantime, like Borlov here had another game for us. Well, second level of the game anyway. I'm not actually gonna play this for real, we're just gonna check it out, because there's no huge difference, and, well, I don't need rupees at all anymore. Nonetheless, though, we will give it a try. Oh, I love you so much, Borlov. Just probably dryly drops the whole rue the day line. Alright, well, you're not really dropping that much more money, but now there are 3 chests, so you are less likely to win. Oh no, I lost, but you can win 3 times the money. And he cheers for that, I love it. And this line's great. Oh my goodness, Borlov, you are my favorites. He just lectures you at the end. Don't talk to me, Picolite. Here's a less important thing, but, this happened a while ago. Whoops. Guess I'll just buy these then. But anyway, if you buy stuff after you buy, like, a ton of stuff, that's nice. Stockwell appreciates our business. That's nice of him. He says that every time after you buy quite a bit of stuff, but yeah, I appreciate the gesture. So, we'll do that, and now I suppose go down to Carlov, because there are post-game figurines. Now, I got most of them off screen, so you don't have to watch me go through those or anything. But we are going to see me get the last one. And our final one is, fittingly enough, Vadi's Wrath, his final form. Yeah, this is why we don't get most of the figurines until post-game, because then it would spoil the final boss, and that it has 3 forms. Ha, good eye, I get it, because I just got an eye figurine. You're funny. Anyway, this is where we actually get the gigantic medal of his face, which is kinda creeping me out, to be honest. But, yeah, that's where we're supposed to get the Carlov Medal. Again, this is where I'm pretty sure you're actually supposed to be able to unlock the final house. I guess the game just reads the figurine collection is complete, because it, like, doesn't read the fact that there's still the post-game figurines if you get all the figurines before the end of the game. So it's just like, oh, hey, you got them all. Oh, right, there were other ones. Ah, well, now you get the Carlov Medal after you get the reward you're supposed to get for getting the Carlov Medal. Anyway, after a lot of time, more time than I actually had building up to this, there was a lot of downtime where I just waited around and did other things. But for our waiting, we get the Mirror Shield, which is now completely useless because there's nothing to really fight it with. I mean, unless you want to fight the final boss again, but I don't know. Even then, it's not really that worth it because Shield's not useful for that battle. Now, you can go back to your original shield, but I don't know why you'd want to? Because in fairness, while there's nothing to use it for, the Mirror Shield is pretty cool. We're gonna go test this baby out on some easy enemies. I mean, Octoroks, you're gonna be erased from existence anyway, or have already... whatever. So, if we could just get in position so they'd shoot us with a rock. Pretty please. Come on, I'm just trying to reflect your shots. There we go. Ah, that wasn't a very good shot at all. I gotta show that off again, because you didn't get to see it all too well. Come on, Octorok. Comply, please. What about you? Oh, there we go. Yeah, it shoots any projectile back as a laser, so that's pretty cool. Again, useless, but pretty cool. I mean, if we got this earlier in the game, I'd really appreciate it. We just didn't. And no, there are no secret final bosses to use this thing on either, or secret extra bosses, I suppose. I mean, I guess there could be a secret final boss, you know. Get the Mirror Shield and suddenly Body has an extra form. But no, that's not the case. If it were, I'd have another figurine. Speaking of figurines, though, it is time to read through the description of every single figurine in the game. I mean, I collected all of them. Did you really think I wouldn't do this? So this is pretty much going to be the rest of the video. I'm just going to look over these descriptions and I might say stuff, but for the most part, it's reading time. Oh yeah, that's also a plot point. He and Smith were actually buddies, and they ended in a draw. So our grandpa and Zelda's grandpa, or just normal dad, I guess, yeah, that they're not able to defeat each other. They bring themselves to a draw. He makes shoes in his sleep, then they come to life and they have a big old musical section. Yeah, oh yeah, of course, right, great. Now Borlov, on the other hand, I believe that guy's a cool dude, and I love that line. He's made the biggest gamble of them all, entrepreneurship. Oh yeah, I forgot you existed. And has he ever been seen wearing that backpack? She might actually be a Dampé! Oh no! So, old Dampé's a gravedigger, I see. How come Gustaf gets his title? So do the fairies, and yet here we just have syrup. Just normal syrup. that, of course, is where the Oracle games took place. Farore does not come from any particular place because she did not have a game to herself. Din, however, came from Holodrum. Do you think they call Festari a human boo? Getting those human body pillows. Wait, that just sounds wrong. That is actually kind of badass. Librari, you are now my favorite character, even though I still kinda hate you for what you did. Aww, Minish body's adorable. Look at him. Little body. That is the saddest thing I've ever heard. And if you didn't, oh well. He's dead now. Oh, look at him. He can't even pose correctly. No wonder he's not an official Tingle brother. Oh my god, plot twist, he was actually a Goron. Yeah, get all dirty, that's a good way to put it. Oh yeah, and if you get dirty, then pestos will actually go after you. I forgot that was a mechanic. They may suck your life away, by which I mean they'll just lick your life away. What is the soul but one big Tootsie Pop? If they just bit down, it'd only take 3 hits to kill you. I think these guys only appeared once in the second dungeon. They'll have to find a way to knock the rocks off, like stabbing them. For a moment I thought it said 5 pop out and dance, and now I really wish they did that. You can't see it, but I'm shaking my fist non-stop now. Ah yes, Boulder, my favorite character. Everybody give it up for Boulder, the best character in The Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap. Hey pal, I'm gonna mug you now. Man, this game really wants me to murder these wizards before they do anything. Yeah, that would later go on to be untrue because it didn't appear in a few games. I think the DS ones, actually. You know, each color is a little different. You know, the green ones are normal, the blue ones spout electricity constantly, just tiny little differences like that. These things never really looked all that mad, or pillar. Also, that's a great shot right there. 5 stars. Just, I love that face. Cool if they actually attacked you during the dungeon. But again, Game Boy Advance, that's kind of unlikely. They're still too goofy to really be terrifying. This Blue Chew is very serious. That is his serious face. Also, this is the first of the figurines you can't get until post-game. I prefer calling him Sorcerer Body because that kind of sounds cooler. It would be so consumed with destruction that eventually he'd just go on to 4 swords and not remember any of this even happened. He'd just kind of be a generic villain there until you kill him again. That's it for The Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap, for real this time. And I'm not going back for the Picolite stuff, or to get that game over scene that I didn't look at because I didn't want to see it. But we're done here, so let's go home and take a nice little nap after this adventure.